Welcome back to the Commercial Real Estate Show. I'm Michael Bull. Today we're talking about the multi-family market. We have Ryan Holmes and Tim Schrager here in Studio One with us. And Tim, you're involved with the Apartment Association. You're chairman of the Georgia chapter. What are some of the benefits of our listeners who might own or invest or manage or in the apartment industry? What are some of the benefits of the National Apartment Association?
The association's really doing a lot of great things for the industry. And by the way, I'm chairman of the Atlanta Apartment Association. There is a Georgia chapter, and there are chapters all across the country, and some of them are really strong. Texas has really strong associations. Florida does. Georgia, we obviously do. But the national is sort of the umbrella organization that we all operate under, that we all funnel up to. Two of the really key things I think that the association is doing for the industry is, number one, education, and number two, advocacy. On the education front, we provide all sorts of training for people in our industry. We happen to have an education foundation here in Georgia. National's got their own education foundation. Texas has one. I'm sure other associations do. These foundations are really out in their communities, talking to people at the universities, trying to get the universities to provide the type of classwork that's needed to become a professional in our industry. Excellent. It's one of the things that has really been lacking. If you talk to people who've been in the business for decades, they will tell you that finding someone who's college educated who can come and work in property management it wasn't something that existed years ago. Now we're finding that these kids coming through school, if they get interested in school and they start taking the classes, they come out and they're much better prepared to work in our industry, in the property management part of our business.
And is there training for all different levels in the industry?
There is. The classes that the associations offer run the gamut from maintenance training, getting certified to be an HVAC contractor, and being able to handle Freon properly, to getting certified to become a certified property manager. There's various levels of certification that you can get. There's continuing education that I know in the brokerage business you're well aware of. So all those types of things are offered through the association. And then, of course, advocacy is the other really big thing we do. Every year, it just amazes me at how much legislation some bozo is trying to pass that's going to negatively impact our industry. We have our own PAC here in Georgia. Other associations across the country have the exact same setup. National Association is really big into this. They do a trip to D.C. every year. We go up to D.C., lobby our congressman to try to help the industry as a whole protect us from bad legislation.
Yeah, that's important. And what is the website for listeners to go to find the association?
In Atlanta, it's atl-apt.org, I believe. I'm not sure what the website is for the national.
They can Google it,
should
right?
be pretty easy to find.
National Apartment Association, right? That's great. And before we guys have to go, one of the things I was curious about, Ryan, as you were talking, is about sustainability. And what are you guys are doing in new projects? Are you doing any solar or anything like that?
We're actually doing a green roof project in D.C. that's going to have solar on it also. So they can actually come in, when they come in the front door, they can see how much energy is being consumed. And, I'm not sure it's not a trick, but it's a great thing to show that we are providing about 10% of the power in the building through solar energy. Yeah. But it goes back down to it. This industry's customer service, and we are focused on renewals. And how do we, have great customer service? And we're actually trying to teach leadership at some of our communities by using some books and getting the residents involved.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you being here in Studio One.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you'd like to get more information from them, we'll have their websites at the show website, which is creshow.com. And while you're there, hit the video button. You can see videos. Listen button. You can hear shows. There's articles there. And we're adding a new section called Sector. And you can look up sector specific information. So check it out. Until next week, be sure that you always lead, learn, and laugh. And join us for the Commercial Real Estate Show. The Commercial Real Estate Show is brought to you by Bull Realty, a great place to do business. Xceligent, information for the professionals. And Commercial Search, properties for sale and lease. To access these companies or for additional videos, podcasts, and articles, visit creshow.com.